everybody. I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Joey Evans.
Hey, and this week, or next week. Is it this week?
It's Sundays this week. I counted Sundays this week.
Yeah, it is this week. We're going to Gencon 2025.
Ooh, buddy.
A sold-out convention.
I saw that.
It's going to be crowded. 70,000 plus people there. And us. We're going to be there.
We are.
331. That's the number of our booth. You can look for our sign. We got a cube floating above it.
Yes, we do. It's very nice.
Come by our booth. We're going to have some special prizes for the first people to come by on Thursday. We're also going to be playing games at the booth.
We are.
And in other locations. We'll have another video going up, and we'll have online a whole schedule of that. And you, and I'm talking to you, could play a game with us there.
What?
Just come by. There's a chance you can jump into a game with us there as we play some of these new games.
Yeah, and there's a lot of games on the schedule. Like you said, our booth, other booths around there. You'll find us everywhere.
Also, if you'd like to win a bag full of games.
And who doesn't?
Yeah, why would you be at Gencon?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't like games?
That diagram is just a circle.
It is. It's like, would you like this? No, I would not.
But come by the booth and see how you can win a bag full of games. And, of course, we have stuff, and we'll just say hi to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I will.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'll probably
Really?
find you. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like saying hi. That's my favorite part of conventions. Seeing people.
That is correct. It is fun. So this is a video that we're put together. We'll give you some tips for Gencon specifically.
Yep.
You can agree with them or not. If you disagree with them, put it in the comments.
Please do.
And give a counter tip then.
It is true because even if you have other comments down there, like tips, it's amazing. I feel like I've been going to Gen Con for, 10 or 12 years. I'm like, I've been going there forever. Then you meet someone that's been going there forever. And it's like, oh. And every year at Gen Con, I discover some new idea.
Gen Con is humongous.
It's massive.
It is not just the Indianapolis Convention Center.
No.
But the JW Marriott,
Yes.
the Hyatt Regency, the right across the street, the other hotels
Yep.
that are all around are also part of it. And the stadium.
The stadium is insane. And when I hear people have not gone to the stadium before, I'm thinking, that was my first place I wanted to go. I'm like, what? How do they have the Colt Stadium? It's pretty incredible.
It is. If nothing else, it's just fun to walk there being like, this is where someone caught a ball for a touchdown.
Yeah.
But I'm going to see a game here.
It's a different kind of game. The games that we like watching.
All right, give us some tips.
All right, some tips. Here we go. So what do you think they should carry with them supply-wise? Like,
Well, as little as you can,
Right.
but also what you need. By that I mean, it gets tiresome carrying everything around. If you're going to play a game, bring that game with you, but
Yep.
don't bring games you might play, I don't think.
oh, 100%. Are you talking walking around or to the Gen Con itself?
Oh, well, to Gen Con, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring as many games as you want. Note this year that they will have bag check there.
Oh,
That
they will.
be
Okay.
for a cost, but you
Right.
can check your bag. I kind of like that because you and I both know the difference between lugging stuff around and being free. And being free
Mm-hmm.
feels amazing at a con.
It's the other big thing is you need to buy. People feel they need to buy the game at the beginning of the day so it doesn't sell out. Limited numbers per day. But then you're stuck carrying that game all day, which is rough.
So, well, we'll get back to games in a second.
Yeah.
What to bring with you.
Game bag.
Well, the thing I always say is a game bag, but not
Game bag.
too bulky of one.
Not
you
a
gotta
cart.
think about other people. Well, your carts aren't allowed in Exhibitor
No,
this
that's the
year.
thing. That's big.
But even a bag, think about how bulky it is so that if you're
Mm-hmm.
swinging around, you're not knocking people. I personally, again, we have a booth, so we can put stuff at our booth. But if I was coming in just to go around, I would have just a backpack to put
Yep.
small games in. Big games I would get in bags, and then I would either buy them right away,
Yep.
stick them in my car/hotel, or use bag check.
Right.
So that my hands would then be free. That's the way I would do it.
That's huge. And then snacks and a water bottle for me.
Yeah, we always tell people that you should eat at a con. Having a couple snacks is good. One of my personal things is eat good breakfast, eat good dinner. Then you can skip out on lunch, but a granola bar doesn't
Right.
hurt because you don't want to be hangry.
Exactly.
And liquids themselves aren't bad because I don't know if you've ever seen the prices at
They're
Gen Con.
expensive.
They're very expensive.
Yep.
And the drinks aren't even that good.
No, they're not. But they're expensive, so they should be good.
You would think so.
You would think so. And there's that little food truck place out there that... Anyway, we'll talk about food trucks in a second. But let's talk about food trucks now. Eating. That's a big place. It's hard if you're like, I want to go to lunch at noon. It's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of people there.
It is. Your best bet is honestly to simply just take a short trip.
Yep.
5 minutes out, get an Uber and go outside the
bubble.
1 mile radius of the bubble of Gen Con. That's what we often do for dinners because
Right.
it's just easier. There's places to go. I found that there are cheap, quick options. Subway every year.
Yes, we
on
hit
one
that.
of the corners outside Gen Con has a to-go, and they're already ready to go.
Really?
Yeah, you can just run up there and grab. I personally can't stand that because I want to pick what goes on mine.
Right.
But I found that even the Subway that makes it, there's one in the bottom of the Hyatt Regency.
Yep.
And that's not that crowded during the day. There's also a pizza
not.
place in the bottom of Hyatt Regency. And so some of the hotels have little places in them. But there is the food trucks.
I do love the food trucks. And I drag Tom there every year. Last year we ate a blue hot dog. And
That was 2 years ago. Last year
Was
we
it
ate
2
the
years?
nasty pizza.
we're eating again this year. This year their pizza is chili con carnage. Chili base, hot dogs, mozzarella stick, mozzarella,
It bothers
and
me that
potato
you actually
chips.
put this in the show notes.
Oh,
here.
100%. You've
a-
got to try their new pizza every year.
You do not have to try the pizza every year. But the food trucks are really good. Now, food trucks come with two problems. One, they are more expensive.
Right. Yep.
Two, they will have long lines. However, if you get in there quickly, if you go around 11 a.m. Or if you go later, they're not as busy. There's plenty of places. They have a whole pavilion set up to eat at, but you can also, if you're willing to walk another 50 feet, go into the stadium and sit in air conditioning and eat.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, also, Open Gaming Hall. A lot of people don't know about the Open Gaming Hall that's going on there. That's a fun place to walk around if you're going to play a game, or just walk around and see what games
Which
people
open
are playing.
gaming hall? Because there's actually quite a
There
few.
are a lot. You're right, because there's some right there next to the Exhibitors where I was talking about. But there's also, they're in the JW, has a couple.
So the JW
ballrooms.
Marriott has an open gaming area. I've never been there, but I heard it's good.
It's good. I've been to that one.
Board Game Geek runs one on the second floor of Hyatt.
Yes.
I know you have to pay for that one.
But it's worth it.
But they have all the hot new games.
They do.
And then Gen Con themselves has a big gaming area in the stadium. And that's where
Right.
you go if for some reason the rest of the convention shut down and everything burned up and you had nowhere to go. That's where
Dark.
I would go.
That's true, but dark. Yes, it is. And
I don't recommend that area, but I would go to I would pay to play, or you have to be careful because there's a giant gaming room right next to the exhibit hall.
Right.
But most of those tables are scheduled tables. Now
They
they
are.
might be open, then play a game at it, but be prepared that someone could come up to you and say this table is scheduled for this at this time.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's also going to the Colt Stadium, which we mentioned that. It's a great place to see. Down there's a tunnel you can go through, and that's kind of the artist alley, that artists that haven't quite made it into the exhibit hall.
There's
They have a
all
lot
kinds of cool
there.
stuff down there. Those
There
people selling
really is.
tea and soap
Yes.
and all kinds of like doodads and knickknacks, and I think it's worth going. Everyone going to Gen Con to go to the stadium at least once.
Yep.
It's a bit of a walk. You have to walk by pinball machines, which will distract you.
Yep.
Wanting to play pinball. By the way, best time to play pinball? 8 a.m. in the morning, there's no one there.
I agree. It really is. At night, it's packed.
It is. So you walk through there, there's a crowd of people heading off to the food trucks, but keep going straight and walk underneath, go through that area we just talked about. And then True Dungeon is down there.
Yes.
But there's little panels and there's a lot of videos that are being shown. But then you come up into the stadium and there's all kinds of open gaming. The open gaming area we talked about is there, but it's not just that. Lots of different publishers have places to play there. There's all kind. It's just a cool place to go.
It is. And the thing about, for me, is I try to plan. I look at everything going on in Gen Con. My wife and I are like, every day, like, what's new, what's there? But then when you walk around, you get to see things like, I didn't know that there's an entire bridge of an Enterprise set up down here.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know this. It's like, you're amazed every time because you find something new. And you find it by walking around.
I agree.
And sit. Well, speaking of walk around, bring comfortable shoes. I get yelled at in the office because I bring dress shoes a lot, but
Do you wear those to Gen Con?
I do, but I'm really
Heed thine
considering.
own advice, physician.
I know. I'm considering not, because you are going to be doing a lot of walking.
So I mentioned the stadium. That's one place to go check out. So there's various things that you should go and hunt down. So we mentioned the stadium. The exhibit hall we don't have to mention because it's like the centerpiece of Gen Con for sure. It's everyone knows where the exhibit hall is. But there are other things across the hallway from the exhibit hall on both the first floor and many on the second floor. Many board game companies have game rooms.
Yes.
So, like upstairs on the second floor, CG always has a huge game room. On the bottom, various publishers have game rooms, and you can go in there and just play games, and it's a little bit quieter.
Yep.
And in fact, if you need quiet, go to the second floor. It's still busy up there, but it
is.
is remarkably lower key busyness. and it's a way just sometimes to walk around and just have quiet. You'll see a lot of people doing the same thing.
Yeah, you need a breath.
Sitting there reading rules. It's also, you can run across the convention center a little faster on that second floor.
Yeah, because it's not shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, so that's a place I would recommend going to. And again, a lot of those rooms are there. Also, look for the Gencon auction and the Gencon thrift store, where people, not thrift store, but what they call it, consignment store, I guess, where people are selling their own things. It's always done in fun ways. You go there and you're like, I could buy that, or I can come back, but it might not be there. And there's a ton of stuff. It's not
really
Cult of the New there.
No.
But you know what is there? Cult of the New from last year, the year before.
And they're still good games.
They haven't got worse.
Yeah.
So go around and look for that stuff. And while you're walking around, stop and look at the sights and the entertainment.
Yeah.
So entertainment's not for everybody. You know, you might see the Klingon traveling people and go, that's not for me.
You shouldn't. They are for you.
But there's different things. Sometimes there's different people playing music. Sometimes people are doing a little magic show.
Little magic show.
The best magicians I've ever seen.
Feels a bit hurtful. Go ahead.
Well, it's not a big grandiose magic show, so it's a little thing that people gather around and see.
Let's move on. No, I agree. No, they're really good.
But you should stop and see it. You've done it.
I have done it. I have done the magic shows there. Yeah, I love seeing the entertainers and stuff, and the musicians.
There's two things you want to see, and Joey loves both of them.
I do.
One is the balloon sculpture.
The balloon sculpture is great every year, and it gets better and better every year.
And if for some reason you have time on Sunday,
I do.
Come by when they smash it, because they do it for charity, and they let the kids just go in there and destroy whatever the balloon sculpture is.
They do. And I don't know what they're making this year, but it always gets bigger and more grand.
And everything ends on Saturday night. It's one of your favorite things.
Card Holla. Card Holla is one of those that it's just you sit there and they give out all these old common magic cards and whatever, Doomling, whatever, and you just whatever. My daughter's a huge fan. So you build them up and you build little card castles. What's amazing is my card castle I built at the beginning of the week is never there towards the end, because the real people come in and they build these like fortresses that I don't know what the engineering that goes into it, but it's pretty incredible. And then when they knock it down by throwing change at it, it's pretty neat to watch. If you've never seen it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't actually want to spoil it for you, but what you want to do is you want to go there and they auction off who gets to throw in the first coin.
Yes.
Which the auction itself is a sight to behold.
Yep.
Then after the auction, the person throws a coin, then everybody can throw coins. It's a very entertaining
It really
thing.
is. It's one of my favorite things at the con. It's so unique. All right, I got other things too. Walk every aisle in the exhibitors. That's a big thing I would mention, because you get to see things you did not write down or you did not know were there. Walking every aisle is hard because there's a lot of aisles in there, but try to just walk.
So a couple things on that note here. If you go all the way to the back of the hall, it's usually an easy way to get back and forth. If you're looking, because those center aisles are really, really crowded.
Yes.
Secondly, there's a big section in the middle of Artist Alley. And
yeah, that's your favorite place.
I really love it there.
If you ever want to find Tom, look in Artist Alley.
I go there every day.
He really does.
I love looking at that art, and I shouldn't say almost always, I always buy something from there.
You always do.
There's either art or books or something, and it's like geek stuff. And
it is.
And it's also a little quieter in that section, although it's getting more and more popular, so maybe you shouldn't go, then I have more room.
That's true.
But that's a cool spot. And then if you go to the far... So if you walk into the exhibit hall, go to your right. It's the highest number things. In the back 2 or 3 rows is Entrepreneur Avenue. And there's new publishers there that you've never heard of before. Some of them are going to be selling some terrible stuff. But some of them will be selling some of them are the next Asmodee.
I agree. Those are passion projects. I really like seeing those.
I mean,
too.
everyone's usually we started there.
We did. We don't end there. Keep going.
Don't we?
I don't know.
You weren't there when we were.
I was there.
You weren't there when we were crawling.
I was doing magic shows, apparently. Silly ones. All right. Also, there's also... The big thing is, updates. There are always updates on Twitter, X, whatever, and Facebook. You see, looking on there, I like to check it out to say what's going on at the con. They usually have updates of different meetings or different shows happening. So that's a cool thing to stay plugged in. And have a budget. That's the biggest thing. I tell myself to have a budget when you go there. And to bring cash.
Well, I think that's one good way is to only use cash, and then
Yes.
that's your budget. Although some places may not take cash. I don't know.
Yep.
It's starting to fade out. But for the most part, I have found, as long as we're going by last year, that almost everyone takes cash and credit card.
Right.
That's usually a pretty easy thing to do. When you're going through the exhibit hall, make sure you stop by our booth, like we said.
Please do.
And when Joey mentioned the shows, we have a show. We're doing the Dice Tower Awards Thursday night in the big ballroom. And even though tickets for that have sold out, you could get a couple generic tickets for that and come. We'll find seating for you, and it's a lot of fun. But there are also other shows. I mean, when you go look for shows, it is slam. You can find a forum about anything.
It really is.
How
It's
to
one of
knit
those.
your dragon.
It's that's a great movie, but it's really it's incredible. And then like little movies that show there and all that. It's fantastic. Another thing is have a battery pack for your phone because your phone will die. Your phone, the whole thing is don't be on it when you play a game, right? But you do want to take pictures and things, but put it away so you're present at the con. But you are going to be out the whole day, and every one of those charging points is taken. So bring a battery pack or something. That's huge.
Yeah. Nowadays, my phone normally lasts the whole time.
Apple people.
Huh?
Apple people.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. But your phone also is constantly roaming, and because you move around and it's checking, it does drain battery faster. That's for sure. And I mentioned shows, and there's a lot of things you should look at. It's okay to book a few things, but don't book too much.
That's one of the first year things that you do. You're like, I want to go to all of these, and you have 20 things going on. And number one, things can go longer. Number two, you get caught into something, a demo you enjoy, something that's surprising. So yeah, just book a couple things you really enjoy. You know, like my wife, I think she booked like painting faces and things like that, and that's it. So it's just, yeah. So keep your schedule light and be flexible. That's the other really big thing for me. So also cosplayers. I love cosplayers. I think my daughter's 8 and she loves seeing them. They have the cosplay parade. This is pretty incredible. This is like an art form. The amount of time they put into that stuff, it blows my mind. The creativity that goes into that. These aren't store-bought stuff. This is really cool stuff to watch. So I love seeing that as I walk in.
Yeah, if you don't know what to do, you just walk around and just people watch to some degree. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Make sure you get sleep.
That's a
you
big
might
thing.
say, I don't really need sleep, but the people who game with you would prefer if you did. You just are more rested. You have fewer hours, but those hours are better.
Right.
And, you know, if you're nodding off for an hour, that doesn't help anyone. You might as well just have slept for that hour and then been awake for the rest of the time.
Yeah. That is, and the other big thing I have to remember is like smile and enjoy yourself. This is a con, and they can be stressful. And there's 70,000 people you're bumping into, walking through the hallways and stuff. But listen, it's a first world problem, man. You're at a board game convention. There's so much going on. If you have to go upstairs, take a breather, go back down, and just immerse yourself in it. This is great.
Gencon has a very efficient staff.
They
Very
do.
good help. They can solve your problems. It's really a cool thing to do. I found it working with them as well. Go hunt the Dice Tower van. Take a picture with it. Send it to us. So
Yes, it'll be there.
It's around there somewhere
We hide it. Well, that's
in plain
impossible.
sight. Any last tips?
Nope, that is it. That is it. Just, you know what? There's so much to do. Enjoy it.
Let's go back to the begining. Say hi to us.
Yes.
If you see me carrying a stack of boxes, wait till I put the boxes down. But if you see me out there and you say, well, you looked busy, I obviously look busy. It's Gencon. I still don't mind you coming up and saying hi. We like talking to people. We're there to talk to people. If I don't want people to talk to me, I go away.
Right,
I go back to my hotel room. Really. And I do that sometimes. Sometimes I need to recharge.
Yep.
And I go to my hotel room. But if I'm out and about, we'd love you to say hi. We'd love you to come by the booth, look at the games that we're playing with different people. You have a chance to jump in. We're also going to be out at other people's booths. Check that out.
I agree, because we're at the con because of you guys. We could order games, get them to sit here, but it's fun to see you. So if you see us out running around, definitely say hi.
All right. Well, we'll see you there. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Joey Evans.
We'll see you at Gencon.
Yeah.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us for that video. If you haven't yet, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hey, make sure you check out what's happening, where I'll cover an app on an iOS or a Switch device, and you can check it out along with me. Thanks very much. You've been watching The Dice Tower.